Yes. Two, three, four. Okay, we are live. Okay, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all parts of the world. So, yes, here I am again doing this live talk with my fellow digital uh, entrepreneur from Kenya. And I would like to introduce to you my guest tonight is a strong woman, a retired from her 34 years old service in the corporate world, and now enjoying herself being a digital entrepreneur. So, without further ado, may I welcome, let's welcome, let's give a big clap. Thanks to Catherine Mimano from all the way from Kenya. Yay.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much, Catherine, for allowing me, for saying yes to this one-on-one live talk service of mine. So, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you back. Yes,
Yes.
it's an honor to be here. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you add more about yourself with my introduction? So that our viewers will know a lot more from you.
Okay. Um, my name is Catherine Mimano, like you have said. I was born and brought up in Nairobi, Kenya. And I have been in the corporate world for over 34 years. I retired from that about 10 years ago. And
Mm-hmm.
then, of course, I went into private business as an independent consultant, as a trainer, training people in personal and organizational development. Until last year, when I came across this opportunity, and I decided it was time to make a switch in my life. Over and above that, I am a mother, I am a grandmother,
Uh-huh. That's nice.
and yes, I am a
Yeah.
grandmother to four amazing grandbabies.
Mm.
Okay. I also happen to be an army mom because my son is in the army, so I'm an army mom. Of
Mm.
course, I am a sister, an auntie to many, and also a very loyal friend to those who cross my path in life. What else can I tell you about me? There are so many things about me, but can we leave that for now?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Nice to know that you are a happy grandma
Oh,
and a
yes, I am.
fulfilled woman. Yes, content woman, as I can see. Yeah.
Of all my roles in life, I think that is the one I treasure the most,
Of
being a
course.
grandma.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I always tell people I am young. I have lived on this earth for many years, but I am
Mm.
young. Okay,
Yeah.
so yes.
I just cannot relate because oh well, but I will be a grandma soon for my niece from my niece.
Ah,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
don't know how it
Yes.
will feel anyway. So
It's good.
okay, let's go back to the to business anyway.
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Oh yes. Okay. When you saw this business, this online business, the ads that made us known for this business because we all started with an ad that we saw from Facebook, YouTube, or any social media. Yeah. So, what did you feel about it? Did you jump in immediately, or were you a bit skeptical if this is legit or is scam or anything? Did you feel that way?
When I saw the ad, of course, I got very curious because it is something that I was looking for. So when I came across the ad, obviously, because I had tried others before and got my fingers burnt, I was skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided that luckily this time around I had the time on my hands to go in and do the due diligence. This was
Yes.
amidst the corona pandemic here in Kenya, and we were on lockdown. So really, you are just stuck at home, and I had the time on my hands. I went in and did the due diligence. It took me about probably 4 days to do that, and then I went in and signed up.
Yeah, me too. I investigate if it's this is true or not. Yeah,
Oh
luckily
yes.
I already have a close friend inside. That's why it made me believe really that this is true and legit. Yeah, I even attend the live webinar. Yes.
Ah, okay. You
Yeah.
were lucky at least there.
Yeah, it was early in the morning here in Europe. And no, I need to do this because I really wanted to know if the people in the webinar replay are really true. I mean, what if it's only a video? They only shoot that video. So
Mm,
I attended the live webinar. Yeah.
okay.
Yes. So, can you give me three main stuffs reasons what would that you like most in this business, and can you recommend it to anyone?
Uh-huh. There's so many things I like about this business. Having joined it last year around June, but I will take the main three that I love. The top, and I give these three. They are not in any particular order of preference. That
Okay.
is
Yes.
how important they are to me. Number
Mm-hmm.
one is the business model that we
Oh
use.
yeah.
The business model is like no other that I have seen. And it comes packaged in such a way that it comes with a very simple, yet tried and tested system, tested and tried and proven system that makes it very, very easy for any new beginner to start as a business owner. So I love the business model. And the system comes in such a way that it does most of the heavy lifting for us. You only have to do 10% of the work, the 90% is done by the system. All right. So the founders of this have invested heavily in the system just to make sure that the people coming in as business owners do not have to struggle and they don't have to
Yeah.
reinvent the wheel because it's there done for them. Within the system, I also love the structure in that when you come in as a new business owner, you are assigned a mentor and a coach.
Mm-mm.
So you have
Yes.
these two people
Absolutely.
to really guide you through the process. Okay? So that's a system, that's number one. Number two, it is a training platform. Oh, that one is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yes. Yes. Because you.
Very, very simple to follow videos. Very, very simple to follow. And all you need to do is ensure that you follow it step by step. You
Mm-hmm.
don't go from step one and decide I know step two, three, four, and go to step five. You
Yeah.
have to follow it step by step the way it has been laid out for you to follow. Then, within the training system, also, there is the weekly webinar. Like you said, you attended the webinar, yeah,
Yeah.
as you are doing your due diligence. So, we have the newbie, we call them the newbie webinars that happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then, once you become a business owner and you've started building on your business, we do have what we call the weekly masterminds, and
Mm-mm.
these happen every week on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Depending on where you are, it's either Wednesday or Thursday morning for some of us, and
Yeah.
that is
Here
really
Thursday
amazing.
morning.
Yeah, here it's Thursday morning, and this is where you get to be trained on the various components of business, running a business, or mindset, or leadership skills, but you also get to hear the amazing, amazing success stories of the business owners.
Yeah,
And they are
absolutely.
usually
Yeah.
so inspiring. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, and not to mention the community, the friendship we gain.
that's
Yeah,
a number three. That's a
and
number three I was
yeah,
coming to. The
absolutely.
community. The
Mm-mm.
community. Okay, so you have the business model, you have the training, and of course the community. We have a vast community. We are now, I think, 71,000 like-minded people who are all business owners in this community. So what happens with this community is you can get to know people from around the globe. Like I've come to know
Mm-mm.
you, you know,
Yeah.
you live very far away from me, but because of the
Yes.
community, we get to know each other and we start talking. The
Yeah.
community also helps because if I do get stuck because of the time zone differences between me and my coach or my mentor, I go into the community and ask a question. And you, perhaps being 2 hours behind me in time, you can always answer that question. Or somebody else in Australia can answer the question for me. So
Hmm.
that the community is amazing. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we gain not just a community or mentor, but we gain friendship here. We treat each
Exactly.
other as family because we help each other. We do not treat other business owner as competitors, but
Mm,
we do help each other to build or yeah sharing skills in running this business.
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
And it is a very interesting thing because the mindset you're taught to is have a mindset of abundance. And you find that the people who do very well in this business are the ones who give of themselves to others within the community. The people who go in to really assist others are the ones who do best in this business. Because as you give, you receive.
Of
Okay,
course.
so
Yes.
yeah, that is what makes that community, I think, work very, very well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That is absolutely true. Yeah. So how this business is changing your life so far? Because before you don't know about all this business, and then suddenly now you are a digital entrepreneur. So was it is there a change that that was impacted to you into your life in this business?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's impacted me in quite a number of ways. The very first one is, of course, the new skills. You go into a learning curve, and there is a lot to be learned. I love to learn, so that has been a pleasure for me. You find me at all times of the night, just learning something. So the skills have really impacted me in a major way. The other one, the that has the other thing that has impacted my life is that because of the community, and this I know may sound strange to those who are listening, but because of the vast community we have around the globe, I
Mm-mm.
find that I put away my sleeping patterns, the sleeping patterns I used to have when I was doing my training work. And now it is like I can be up the whole night and not realize it because I am talking to somebody in California, or I'm talking to somebody in Australia. So that has been very, very interesting, you know?
Yeah.
And, um, and maybe the simplest way to say this is I feel like I have become addicted to this system.
Wow.
I have become addicted to this business in that sleep is no longer an issue with me. You know, I sleep when I want, but at the same time, I find most of the times I am busy on my business, trying to put in the various routines, trying to put up the various practices that I need to have. And so that's another one. The other one that, of course, in a way it has impacted me is before this, you would not catch me in front of a camera.
Wow. Yeah. So
Couldn't, you
you're more
know.
confident now. So you gain
Yes.
confidence, yes.
I,
And
I, I can talk to people face to face, but camera has never been my thing, you know. So
wow.
this is a new thing that I'm learning. And of course, I keep being told I have got to keep doing this. So I am practicing. Yeah, I'm practicing
Well,
and actually getting
yes,
to
of
enjoy
course.
it. Yes.
And now this one can be broadcast globally. So yeah, we are because this is global, so now everybody can see us in this live video. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
I
yeah,
also love I also love the time freedom that this has given me. In that I do things at my own time, at my own pace. You know,
mm-mm.
I don't have to be somewhere because I have a session to run and I've got to leave my house at 6 in the morning. So my time now becomes my own. It's me who decides when I work, for how long I want to work, and how smart I want to work.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah. So since you are retired now and full time with this business, how do you manage it? Do you still have other activities? You mentioned before to me that I think you are in a as community in your village or something. This do
Yes,
you
I
have?
do. I do a lot of community work. I am also a Rotarian. Um, so those are activities that, of course, keep me busy. But you see, my business, I can build my business around those other activities because the time is mine.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yes,
nice. Yes.
so that is, I enjoy that. I enjoy that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, where do you see yourself 3 to 5 years from now in doing this business?
Where do I see myself? Um, One place that I would love to see myself,
Mm-hmm.
and this to me is a top priority. I
Mm-mm.
want to find myself in a place where I am a great coach. I would love to become a great coach within this business
Mm-mm.
because once you're a coach, you are impacting so many lives.
Yes.
Okay, with
Yeah.
and within the business and also outside. So for me, I'm hoping to bring in my training expertise onto the online platform and really be able to use that to be able to help other people. And of course, there is the monetary aspect of it, but to me, that is secondary. Okay,
Wow.
the primary one is about impacting people. I
Mm-mm.
want to see myself in 5 years' time having impacted people within my communities here in Kenya and being able to also teach them that life can be different by
Of course.
adopting the
Yeah.
online platform, and being able to work online.
Yeah, that is the beauty of this business because we just don't keep it ourselves, but we share to people because we want to help other people as well to change their lives. Yeah,
Exactly.
as what your goal now to change the
Exactly.
lives in your community. Yeah, so
Yes.
yeah, that's nice. Yeah. We mentioned about the webinar a while ago. So, why would you recommend to attend the webinar to watch the webinar?
I would recommend everybody to watch that webinar when they come across the ad because it is from the webinar that you can go in and get a lot of information.
Hmm.
Most of the questions people do have, when you talk to them away from the webinar, you find that all those questions are actually answered within the webinar. So it
Hmm.
is important. That's why we call it an information webinar, and it is complimentary, so you don't pay for it. And you go in there and you get the information. because that information is all part of your due diligence. It is what will enable you to make an informed decision whether this opportunity is for you or not. And you going in and watch the webinar for those 90 minutes. And I know some people say 90 minutes, I don't have 90 minutes.
Yes, yes.
But if you come and you tell me that you don't have the 90 minutes to watch the webinar, my answer to you will always be, then I do not think this is the opportunity for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't invest in the 90 minutes, then this is not the opportunity for you. Because, and I always like emphasizing this is not a scam. It is not a get rich quick scam.
Mm-mm.
It is a business which you have to work at. It is a business that you've got to own. The results are dependent on the effort you put in. Okay? But it all starts from you understanding what it is the business is about, and the best way to get that information is through the webinar. Everybody who is a business partner in this business started off by watching that webinar,
Absolutely.
except
Yes.
except probably our founders, but everybody else watched that webinar.
Yeah, 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 that's true. Because I have offered this business before to some friends, but now I don't do it because yeah, that's as what you have said. If they don't have the time, the 90 minutes, if they cannot, if I can, they cannot watch the webinar for 90 minutes. It's really not for them.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So any before we end this live talk, so anything more you want to add so our viewers have a clearer view about this digital business that we are talking about?
Yes. This digital business, over and above those things that I said, which I like, the three that I mentioned. I think the other critical one is for me that I do not have to sell anything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to sell anything. You go in through the webinar, everything else, the system takes over. And I don't have to keep calling people, come, we talk, I tell you what it is that I'm doing. No, you go in there, you get the information for yourself, you make your own decision, and from there, you come in as my mentee. I am your mentor, and there will be a coach, somebody who has also been in the business longer.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that because I can't sell. And I cannot sit there trying to persuade people, please come on board. No. So I love the fact that I don't have to do that. Okay. I also love the fact that as I come in as a business owner, I own my own business, but I'm never alone.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm
Mm-mm.
never alone. So yes, there will be moments where you feel like you're getting stuck, but the onus is on you to say, hey guys, I need help here. You won't find anybody coming to push you. Catherine, how far have you gone in this? Mm-mm. It's
No,
your
no,
business.
no pressure. Yes.
Exactly. Okay. And for me, I think what I find most inspiring about this whole business is you do not need any business experience. You do not need any technical experience. You do
Mm-mm.
not need to say that I need 8 hours in a day. You know what I love most about this, Becky? And what inspires me most is when I see that stay at home mom with 3 toddlers
Oh,
and
yes.
she's able to do this business.
Mm-mm.
And she's alone with those 3 babies, those 3 toddlers. Or I see somebody who is working as a full-time nurse.
Yes.
She has a family to take care of, and she's still running this business. You find teachers, very, very busy schedules, they're running this business. So the only thing that is holding you back is yourself.
You're, yes.
Because if you think you cannot, then you cannot. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So once you are able to say, yes, this is something I want to do and I know I can do it, then you go ahead and do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, okay, yes. Okay, guys, if you want more information about what we are talking about, this online business, just click in. No, not just log into our website, which is in the which is oh which is
Sorry,
in our screen. Sorry for about that. Somebody calls me.
must be one of your mentees.
Maybe yes. Mm. So okay, just log into our website, which is in the screen. Yeah, you can contact uh, Catherine, www.catherinemimano.com or www.bepalafoxsoaringhigh.com for more informations. Yeah, and yes, and replay of the webinar that we had just mentioned will be sent to you immediately so you can watch it. And then a link to an access to the live webinar will also be sent to you if you sign into our website. So thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you very much for watching in this live talk. We hope that we had just informed you about how this business has changed our life, how this business has changed many other families out there. You can, as they say, you will never know unless you try it. So take that leap of faith, sign into our website. So thank you very much and good evening. And thank you very much, Catherine, for allowing me to have this live talk to you again. Okay, I'll
It
see
was,
you
it
in
was
the
my pleasure.
backstage. Yes, I'll see you in the backstage. Yeah,
Okay.
don't sign out yet. Okay.
All right.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, everybody. All right. Hope to see you on the inside. Thank you.
Okay, bye bye. Oh, yeah.